Now, flash forward, and as the firm grew, the insanity took hold because my addiction started. And when the owner is addicted, what happens to the employees? They want to emulate the owner. And a lot of people started doing drugs. There was a lot of testosterone in the room. Men outnumbered women 10 to 1. Everyone was in their early 20s, late teens, early 20s. People were having sex under desks and coat closets. It was like it became Sodom and Gomorrah on Long Island. Just like that, it got away from me. And ultimately, I crashed and burned. And I was indicted, and I served 22 months in jail. Now, the insanity continues, because when I went to jail, guess who my bunkmate is? Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong. Can you imagine this? They put me in a bunk with Tommy Chong. Because he was a celebrity inmate and I was a celebrity, and they put us together to watch us. So when I walked, I'm like, hey, I thought you were here. He goes, yeah, I heard you were coming. And we were like, together, we shared a little cube. And at nighttime, there's nothing to do in jail. So what you do is you tell each other stories. But I would tell him this, and he's literally now rolling on the floor, which is a pretty good thing in jail because you want to laugh because it's miserable. Right? And I wasn't in the worst jail, just so you know. I mean, it wasn't Bubba. I wasn't like, what about Bubba in the shower? It wasn't like that. It was minimum security, okay? But I did fly on Con Air, where I had to be locked up next to Bubba, and I was clenching my ass cheeks for all. I was like, oh my God, nervous. Okay, but I did serve time with this Tommy Chong, and the next day he comes to me and he says, I gotta tell you, I thought you were full of shit. I didn't think you could possibly live this life, but I called my wife, she Googled you, and it's all on the internet. She goes, it's Time Magazine. You actually did this shit. He goes, and you look pretty good considering all the drugs you did. He goes, I think you look like Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones, right?